I did.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. In the previous episode we took on a rather annoying quest that involved dealing with the undead. Which, in all honesty, looking back on it, we could have skipped over entirely, but oh well. In between episodes, I decided to do a bit of leveling, or not a bit of leveling, but purchasing of skills. I decided to put some points into Protean, because I have been neglecting my disciplines, and to be honest, I really should be putting more points into these. Though, for reasons I can't really go into, I wouldn't recommend going above 2 in any of them, just because, well, you can get a free boost to one of them later on. Also, for computers, I don't recommend going above 3 for this, mainly because we are going to be able to get that maxed out for free. Not soon, but decently soon. But in order to do so, we need to get a research of 8. Which means we'll probably want to boost our scholarship. Or our intelligence, but to be honest, it's the same cost, and intelligence affects intimidate, which we don't really need, but persuasion we do. Anyways, getting back on subject, we are actually going to move on into the main quest. I know we haven't really done any side quests, but there's a reason for that. Is that one of the side quests is blocked by completing the first part of the main quest here in Hollywood, and most of the others are blocked by meeting Gary. Now, there are still plenty we can do, but I'd want to get this done first. So, let's head for the internet cafe, like Isaac wanted us to do. And within here, let's see, there is a book we can get. Come on. Ah, there it is. Cowboy's Guide to Cyberspace by Case. Unfortunately, for this, we need a research skill of 8. In the original game, you needed a research skill of 9, so I'm thankful they reduced that. But still, that's not too far off. Let's see, Noob Camper. Alright, this is the one we need. Come on. There we go. Email. Kafka. Let's see. No subject. You mean the back alley behind the fast buck? Okay then. Nav's detected a virus in the attachment of this message. The virus has been quarantined and sent to something. Oh, whatever. Okay then, this guy's truly paranoid. But yeah, like they said, we gotta head to the alleyway behind the fast buck. We'll just head in through here. That should lead us where we need to go. Ah, there they are.
Yeah? What do you want?
Are you the guy with the tape? Isaac sent me.
Yeah? I mean, what? Who the hell is Isaac? I don't know anyone named Isaac. Get lost, bitch!
Come on, I know about the tape. Just give it to me and you can go.
Tape? What tape? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Fine, I'll tell Isaac you won't give me what's his.
Alright. Sorry. It's just that... I mean, something is... I just want out of this whole thing. I don't want anything to do with that damn tape.
Why? What's going on?
I don't know. I mean, when it comes to video, I've seen everything. And I do mean everything. But this thing, it's sick. It can't be real, but it is. I know it. It's real, and it scares the hell out of me.
Really? Is it that bad?
Oh, you have no idea. It's disgusting. That girl, the things that are happening to her. It just ain't right, man. It just ain't right. No. Something's wrong. Something's after me. I swear to God, something's after me.
What? What are you talking about?
Every place I go, wherever I look, I see things. In the shadows. My phone rings, I hear something breathing on the other end, and... Shit. I'm out, man. I'm out of this whole thing.
Alright, just give me the tape.
I don't have it. I stashed it someplace. Look, you need to find Ginger Swans. Huh? What the hell was that? Oh, shit. Did you see that? I'm getting the fuck out of here.
See what?
What the... Oh, Christ!
What the... Okay, then. Yeah, I'm not sticking around down here. Don't know how the Nosferatu do it. Okay, then. Well, in order to find this Ginger Swans, we need to head back to the internet cafe and and use that Hollywood celebrity database you might have seen. It's right next to the computer we just used. Let's see, S-Z Swan, Ginger. Swan, a name synonymous with beauty and glamour, to this day was a great celebrity of the late 40s and early 50s. Her credits included such movies as Gilded Hummingbirds and When No Means Yes. After her passing in 1954, she was interred in the Hollywood Forever Cemetery Mausoleum. Okay then.
Hey buddy, go your own way.
Whatever, man. Maybe we should talk to Isaac about this. It's not going to do anything for us, but it'll give us some nice text.
You made good time. Hand me the item.
He didn't have it.
Did he at least make a good excuse?
He muttered something about a ginger swan. Mean anything to you?
Ginger Swan. Not an animal. A name. Brings back a lot of memories. 70 years ago, wasn't a man in this city that wouldn't have given up his family, career, or anything else for one night with her.
Well, where do I find her?
That depends. You believe in an afterlife? Ginger Swan's been dead since the 50s. 20 years after, there were still grown men weeping at her grave. I don't know how she's relevant, but I have faith you will figure it out.
A dead actress. Right, this makes complete sense. Right, well, we gotta head back to the cemetery, and seeing as how I've already shown you where it is with that one annoying quest, I will meet you there. Okay then, back in the cemetery, what we need to do is head around this way, past Romero's shack, which is still locked up. Jeez, how long can that guy go? And we need to head for this mausoleum. If I recall correctly. Oh boy. Let's see, turn left, then right. Hello. Bingo, horror tape. Battered video cassette, the labeling is cheap and worn. You can barely make out Devil's Spawn Flesh Eater 1 and the logo which looks like DMP. It appears this tape has changed hands more than a few times. Well, with that in hand, I think we will make our way back to Isaac. See you there. Alright, Isaac, we got this tape. What's the big deal?
You still don't have it, do you?
All this for a tape? They have this thing called online shopping now.
I didn't doubt you'd find this, and I apologize if I was overly imperious before. A reflex action. I get a lot of young blood in here forgetting their place. I'll assist you as reasonably as I can with your task. But first, this tape. I'm in a hurry to find out what's behind all the hype, so get comfortable. I do have a feeling that whatever's here may be of use to both of us.
Help me, please. Oh, please.
It's more disturbing than I was led to believe. You can understand my concern now, can't you?
I don't see what the big deal was. We didn't really see any gore. Bit of blood flying about. Sure, the monsters were a little freaky, but... That was sick. Why the hell did I need to see that?
It just so happens that around the time this snuff film started circulating, the Nosferatu disappeared. I tried to elicit their help in tracking down the source, and for the first time in all these years, I was dismayed by their absence.
So you think this tape has something to do with their disappearance?
I assume it does. It's awfully coincidental otherwise. And those creatures. I don't know how many professional FX houses could pull those off. There's a problem, though, in that the film's incomplete. The first half is damaged. We need a complete copy.
Where do we find a better copy?
Behind the spit-shine gloss of the Hollywood Dream Factory, there's another city churning out a vile byproduct for the furtive consumption of a debauched audience. I have no doubt the film's found its way to another smut peddler. I'd ask around.
Smut, eh? Well, alright, I'll go take a look around. But first, let's talk to him.
Luck?
Getting closer. I had a few questions.
Certainly.
Anything else I can do in this city?
There is something, but it involves a gargoyle. I can see that's got your attention.
Yeah, tell me about this gargoyle.
It's taken up residence in my beloved Asian theater. It is closed now, but that's beside the point. I sent some people to evict it, and it sent them back with a few less limbs. I can't have that monster attacking kindred in my city.
I'm interested, but how exactly does one deal with a gargoyle?
It's a walking block of stone with a taste for blood. I'd suggest whatever method doesn't result in you being eviscerated. In truth, I'd rather have it as an ally, but I doubt it's going to be chatty. Here's the key for the theater. I'll leave it up to you.
I'll see what I can do.
Certainly.
Tell me about yourself.
In your lifetime, unwittingly or not, you have seen an Isaac Abrams production. As the financier of 30% of American film's top 100 movies, you must have. Being the Baron of Hollywood, I can do any project I want.
I'm impressed. Who's your favorite person you've worked with?
Stewart, Lean, Hitchcock, Wilder, Holden, Dean, Scorsese, De Niro, and last but not least, Ash, my child. I remember some studio suit lost in time telling me the only thing they could use Bogart for was to move furniture.
Ash?
Ash. Where do I begin? 7 years ago, I saw a casting session for what would become Negative Zero. The moment I set eyes on him, the passion of his performance, I knew he had it.
Go on.
I hadn't seen anything like him since Clift or Dean. He had the looks, the charisma, allure, that undefinable quality that makes a film legend. My first movie with him made him a sensation, and it also changed him.
How?
Once everyone knew who he was, I no longer did. The parties, the drinking, the sports cars, the women. One night when I came to discuss his next role, I found him nearly dead of an overdose. and I couldn't let him go.
You made him your child to save him?
I acted on impulse. I'd seen so many others die before their time, but with Ash, I had a chance to prevent that fate.
So what happened?
It devastated Ash. He still wanted to act, but I denied him his place in the limelight. He had to lie to his friends about his new lifestyle. He had to feed. I gave him a club, a scrap of his former glory. I did everything I could to facilitate the change.
Does he hate you?
He feels obligated to me. I don't think he hates me. Resents me, maybe. I am his sire, and he is my child, and there is a responsibility and respect inherent in that bond, even if we are no longer the friends we were.
Where can I find Ash?
He spends nearly all of his nights in his club, the Asp Hole. I admit it, too old-fashioned to appreciate it. To me, it's the compressed essence of everything that's wrong with the film industry today.
Maybe I'll head over there sometime. I had some other questions.
Certainly.
Yeah, I'll come back later on second thought. Okay, well, you'd think we should just head over to the theater right away, but no. Instead, we are going to head back to downtown. First things first, I kind of need to restock on blood. Plus, I feel like I should check in on my ghoul, and then we're going to meet a somewhat familiar face. I'll see you guys back at my hideout, or haven. Okay, back at our haven downtown. There's our ghoul.
Oh, you're back. I went out this evening and I met someone and he wouldn't leave me alone, so he came back here with me and, well, I thought you might want to drink his blood.
You did what? Where is he?
In the bathroom. I locked him in. Did I mess up?
I'll deal with this. You stay here. Yeah, just one of the many events you're going to be dealing with when it comes to Heather.
Hey, what the hell is this shit? Let me out, goddammit! I'll kill that crazy bitch!
Look, my sister, she's a little nuts. I'll let you go, if you'll forget about this.
Psycho bitch brought me here, hit me in the head, and locked me up. What the fuck? I mean, who the fuck does that?
She's sorry. This is actually very therapeutic for her. Or, well, only because you tried to rape her. At least, that's what she'll tell the cops.
Oh, so she's gonna play it like that, huh? Alright, just let me out. I want to get as far away from that crazy bitch as possible.
There, once again, I'm very sorry. Oh, Heather! Where are you?
It's you. Earlier tonight, you...
It wasn't me. It could be one of another people who want me dead. Yeah, this is something that's gonna come up from time to time.
Want you dead? Why? How could anyone think of harming someone so extraordinary?
Heather, promise me to stay indoors until this is over. This is something that only shows up in the Plus patch. Now, here's the thing about Heather. You can get the most powerful armor from her, but in doing so, she will die later on. Now, it was originally slated that you could tell her to stay indoors until it's over, but it got cut. So you'd have to have the choice of getting the best armor in the game or saving her life. But in this one, in the Plus patch, you can still get the best armor in the game while keeping her. Otherwise, you'd have to let her go. Heather, promise me to stay indoors until this is over.
I will.
Good. Now come here. I need your blood. That should do it. Also, I should probably toss some stuff I really don't need in storage. Let's see. Yep, finance, toss that in there. Let's see, thaumaturgical creatures. Let's see, the photo, I can toss that in there. I'll toss the driver's license in there. Don't know why I still have that, or why it's even an item, but whatever. However, before we can leave, we also need to check our email. 9, a gambit. A gambit has been played. The king leaves himself open. Okay. Business in Hollywood. I have a certain financial interest in a restaurant in Hollywood called the Cavaletti Cafe. I have made an offer on the establishment, but that is more than generous, but it seems that the owners are remiss to accept. It is my understanding that a renowned food critic named Tommy Flayton will be writing an article about the restaurant very soon. Please intercept him there and make sure the review is unfavorable. Fine. But before we do that, we are going to head to the Chantry to see a certain Maximilian Strauss. Oh, Maximilian! I know you have something to do with that gargoyle. Though we may need persuasion to get through to him on that.
Hello, Neonate. How can I be of assistance?
Do you have a few minutes to talk with me?
Of course.
I have a question for you about gargoyles.
Gargoyles? Why are you asking about gargoyles?
It seems that one lives in an old theater in Hollywood. I have some questions.
What can I tell you about them?
Come on, Max, you're not telling me something about this gargoyle.
Yes, I know something of gargoyles, and of this gargoyle in particular. I had hoped that he would meet his final death, but it seems my creation still lives to torment me.
What? Your creation?
Yes. Many years ago, I created this gargoyle to protect the Chantry from our enemies. He was a faithful servant, and saved my life more than once. Unfortunately, he became increasingly upset about his role as my protector, and wished to be set free. I refused to do so. Finally, he stole away into the night, and I haven't seen him since.
I see. Well, Isaac Abrams asked me to get rid of the gargoyle.
Isaac Abrams? His disrespect for the Camarilla is surpassed only by his hatred of LaCroix. If he finds out, it will be a source of great embarrassment for the clan and the Camarilla. He cannot learn that this gargoyle was my creation. Do you understand?
I will take it under consideration.
You do that, Neonate. If I hear that you have divulged my secret to anyone, you will never be welcome in this Chantry again. Do you understand?
Yes, don't worry. You can trust me.
Good luck, young one. When you succeed in destroying the gargoyle, return, and I will give you an appropriate reward.
Hold on, there was something else Well, one question left. How can I fight the gargoyle?
With much difficulty, I'm afraid. Gargoyles are notoriously resilient. Their hides are made of stone. Firearms will be almost useless. Blunt force is the only thing they understand.
That's great. A few more questions about gargoyles.
What can I tell you about them?
Let's see, what is a gargoyle?
A gargoyle, put simply, is a creature that was created to protect the Tremere clan in the early years of our existence. They are very powerful, and not to be trifled with.
The Tremere created them.
Yes. We used our extensive knowledge of blood magics to create a race of protectors. They served that purpose well, but they have also caused many problems. It's a complicated issue.
Just how complicated?
Well, many gargoyles still serve their Tremere masters, but a number of them have since rebelled and gone into hiding. They are a sentient race, but ultimately unfit for the freedom they desire. They need the guidance of their former masters.
If I need to get rid of one, how do I do it?
With much difficulty.
Alright, I'm out of here. Now, he's meant to have given you a rune for the third eye, but that, well, it's meant to protect you against gargoyles, but nothing. Okay, fine. We also have this book. Gargoyles, yes, yes. Homunculi, meh. Pause it if you want to read it. Unfortunately, we don't have it, but we did get some experience points, which I am going to put into my scholarship skill. For one, a boost in persuasion was always going to be good. And two, the boost in research means I can finally read this book. Wait, I have at least 4. No matter. There is still that other boosting computer, which I'm going to get. That will help us out. And allow us to read that book. Strange. Oh well, no matter. We'll still be able to max it out. It just won't happen this episode. Hell, it wasn't going to happen this episode, period. Anyways, I will see you guys back in downtown. Okay then, back in Hollywood, while we're passing by the place, we may as well at least see if we can convince this guy.
More flatbread and olive oil. And take back the Chardonnay and open up a Chianti. Let it breathe for 20 minutes, and then bring it out with a ziti. Okay?
I just wanted to...
Wanted to know what? Interrupt me while I'm working? Do you understand that this is an important opening, and I, emphasize I, am going to make or possibly break this restaurant?
Just exactly who are you to feel you have so much power?
Me, Tommy Flayton, the food authority of Los Angeles, food critic for the biggest paper on the West Coast, radio personality for the KTLK, Chower Hour. Maybe if I reviewed more Pancake Huts, you'd know me.
It'd be hard to eat with no teeth, wouldn't it?
Listen, jackass, I didn't become the biggest critic in LA without making a few powerful friends. Half the owners of these places are criminals, and I eat at their table when I drop by.
That's it. Prepare for your beating.
Hey, stop right there.
Okay, we clearly didn't have enough, or we said the wrong things, so clearly he's not going to be intimidated. You can dominate or dement him if you have those abilities, but let's try something else.
Wanted to... Hello. Now go get yourself some onion rings or hot wings or whatever it is you eat. The refined palate of a true gourmand is, to put it in a language you can relate to, trying to decide if this place is thumbs up or thumbs down.
And you are?
Me.
Just the man I wanted to talk to.
I'm not sure exactly what you mean.
Isn't it in your best interest to pan this place? You've got a reputation to keep.
How so?
You're becoming the joke of the food world. You'll give anything a good review.
You know, now that you mention it, the gnocchi was a bit cold, and the ravioli might have been store-bought. Also, the decorum's a bit lacking, isn't it? This place is just an overpriced cafeteria. No stars. Yes. I'm going to write a review that will destroy this restaurant.
Good, good. I'll be leaving now that my work is done. Good night. Well, now with that taken care of, let's go take care of that gargoyle. Oh boy, now we do have 2 choices when it comes to dealing with the gargoyle. We can try and kill it, in which case you're going to need blunt weapons, such as the sledgehammer. Or you can try and convince him to ally with Isaac. The reward either way is the same, in that case. So, you know what? I'm going to try and go the bloodless route. I mean, he just wanted his own freedom. Who am I to try and deny him that? Perhaps Isaac can help him with that instead. That was fast.
Kindred invader, monster, I will smash you, crush you, tear the flesh from your bones.
Hold on, I'm not here to fight you. I just want to talk.
Talk? No. Always kindred are talking, scheming, hurting others with their lies. Monsters you all, abominations, a curse upon the earth.
Wait, I come here in peace. I have an offer from Isaac Abrams. Do not mention you know Maximilian Strauss.
Offer? What offer? Yet another lie. He hopes to control me, to enslave me, just as my master before him. First he sends his underlings to destroy me, and now he wants to make peace. No! Curse him! Curse you all!
Believe me, he doesn't want to control you. He said he needs your protection.
What is this? Another devilish trick? Am I to trade one chain for another? Bow to Abrams now, instead of my old master? Never!
There are soldiers and there are commanders. No. Isaac doesn't need another servant. He needs an ally against his Camarilla foes.
Camarilla. What means this, Camarilla?
They're the kindred who want to rule over other kindred. Isaac fights against them.
He fights against his own kind.
Yes, he fights against those who made you a slave as well, the Tremere.
The Tremere. Hate them above all your kind I do. Secrecy and sorcery, betrayal and blood magic. Damned to hell are all of you, but the Tremere most of all.
Yes, Isaac needs your help to eradicate their curse once and for all. Let's see. Right, now things will be different when Isaac is giving everyone the orders. No, I don't think that would work.
Yes, I will fight alongside this Abrams and help him in his battle against this Camarilla. Lifeless demon he may be, but I swear to fight at his side.
Good to hear it. I'll tell Isaac he has a new ally.
Yes, now leave me. This theater is my domain, and I seek the peace of solitude.
See ya. But before we take off, we're going to want to head through this door. Because, if I recall correctly, somewhere within here there is an item we can pick up for a quest later on. I know it's around here somewhere. It's supposed to be some sort of tape. Not the one we're looking for, specifically, but a tape. Strange. I know it's meant to be here. Chances are I've looked right at it and turned away, because that's just how I am. Ah, there it is. Okay, now we need to make a decision. We could either go back to Strauss, even if we've convinced the Gargoyle to ally with Isaac and lie to him, in order to get one of two rewards. We could either get $500, or if you're playing the Plus patch, you can also get the Pearl of Dubai if, and only if, you are playing as Clan Bruja or Toreador, which gives you +1 to celerity, a power we don't have and thus is useless to us. However, also, if you are playing as Tremere and have done a Plague for the Angels quest for him, then he will offer you a haven in the Chantry. Which, to be honest, we don't really need, considering the fact that we already have a haven downtown, so it would be redundant even if we were playing as Tremere. Or we can go back to Isaac, which in the Plus patch will give us +1 XP, a Masquerade redemption, which we don't need, and we can also tell him about Strauss being the Gargoyle's creator. That gets us 2 extra XP, but it will lock us out from Strauss, like he said. It will also lock us away from one of the endings of the game, but it's an ending I'm not really going for. In case I haven't been obvious enough about it, I'm pretty much siding with the Anarchs as a gangrel, so I'm gonna go tell Isaac about Strauss's dirty little secret. Hello, Isaac. Just a quick save.
Any luck?
About the Gargoyle. I've convinced it to be loyal to you.
A gargoyle serving in the defense of Hollywood. Exceptional. I'm sure it'll come as quite a surprise to the first shock troop that crosses the city line. You've got a lot of promise. It's a shame you're still working full-time for the wrong side.
Hey, I've got nothing against the Anarchs.
I'd like to hope so. Well, if you'll excuse me.
I've learned something about the Gargoyle.
Yes?
The Gargoyle was created by the Tremere Regent. He lost control of it.
Are you positive? So, that's where the Gargoyle came from. If something like this got out, it'd be humiliating for him. Why, if the right people found out about this, it'd be all over town by the end of the night. Well done, Neonate.
Oh, and I found a Tremere book about gargoyles too. Have fun. Strange, didn't get the 2 XP, but maybe it's because I didn't do it before the end of the quest. Oh well. Well, that pretty much puts us solidly in the Anarch's good books, and out of the Camarillas. Oh well. But with that, we have come to an end for this episode of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, and don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notifications for when I upload, or to hit the straw polling to vote for our next Let's Play. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.